Okay, so I'm going to give you an example of free float here. This question was, what is the free float for activity I implied to L? Because it's the one that comes after I. And it should be implied because free float is only the amount of time that the previous activity can be delayed before the successor activity starts and not impact the critical path. So in this case, it always occurs where you've got two activities, you've got I and you've got H coming into the node for 50 in front of L. So we did the calculations before. I'm just carrying over for simplicity's sake. This is the early finish of H at 15. The early finish of I is 13. So obviously you're going to carry the bigger number over on the forward pass here. So in this particular example, the free float of activity I to L is 2 because it's 13 minus 15. So you need to really read the question closely to see what it's asking for. If it's free float, such as here in this particular case, that should be a trigger to you that you're only looking at the difference between two back-to-back activities, predecessor and successor. If you are talking about total float, and again, if you read the question, where is one with total float? I can't put my hands on it, but if the word says here, instead of free, it says total, then you're going to calculate the entire path and see what the largest total float is for that activity. But again, which is this that I showed you before, you calculate all your forward passes and your backward passes. Okay? So that is the answer to the question for number 285. So in fact, the answer is 0 free float, because there is 0 free float between, again, activity K here to activity M. It's not connected to another activity. Had it shot off this way, it might have been a different calculation, just like we showed on this example here. Okay? Hope that answers your question. Hope this is clear. That's it for this one, number 285. Bye.